Hi friends, it's Miss Brittany again. Today we're going to be doing a story lab. But before we begin, let's think. We've been learning about the community. The community is the place where you live, okay? And the people in your community are your neighbors, okay? So while I'm reading this story, I want you to think about your community and what you see where you live. What do you see when you go outside, okay? The name of this story is called Clifford Goes to Kindergarten. And if you look at the front cover of the book, there's a picture of a school and a bus. So sometimes we see schools in our community, sometimes we see buses, cars, trains, okay? Hello, my name is Emily Elizabeth, and this is my dog Clifford. I started kindergarten yesterday. At first, I was scared, but now I love school. Before school started, my mom read me a book about what my first day of kindergarten would be like. She said I would make lots of new friends and learn all about writing, counting, animals, and my neighborhood. Neighborhood is another word for community. It's where you live. In this case, in the neighborhood is where the school is, okay? We went to see my new school. Clifford stayed outside, but just knowing he was close by made me feel better. Later, we played school in my backyard. I was the teacher, and my mom and Clifford were my students. I tried to be just like Miss Tate. You see the house here? This is the community where they live. There's a tree, there's a house, there's a fence. Okay. I still had a few questions for my mom. I asked her what would happen if I missed home or if I didn't make any friends. She said that Miss Tate would help me feel better if I was sad. She would also make sure I didn't have to play by myself. The next day, Clifford and I were playing hide and seek, where a letter came in the mail. It was from my teacher. The letter said that each kindergartner could bring something from home to school on the first day to help make them feel comfortable. I know exactly what to bring. On the first day of kindergarten, Miss Tate greeted us at the classroom door. She was very surprised to see Clifford. All the other kids brought stuffed animals, toys, or blankets. They all smiled when they saw Clifford. It was time for school to start. I said goodbye to my mom. We sat in a circle and Miss Tate taught us a welcome song. Clifford tried to sing along too, but all he could do was howl. You think Clifford the dog can talk? Think about that. Then we all took turns going to the front of the class to answer a question on the board. Miss Tate asked a question and we wrote yes or no. One of the questions was, did you play outside this weekend? Even Clifford had a turn. Way to share and take turns. That's nice. We practiced writing letters and words. Some kids were nervous about writing. Clifford gave them kisses to help them feel better. Unfortunately, his kisses were very slobbery. Next, Miss Tate asked us to paint a picture of home. That's a great idea. If you think about where you live in your community, maybe you can also paint a picture of your home and the things that you see near your house. Outside, do you see trees? Do you see cars? Do you see people? Do you see offices? Do you see buildings, houses? Clifford missed home as much as I did. When he saw my painting, he started wagging his tail really fast. Oops! He knocked over some of the water and paint with his tail. Clifford rolled around on the floor to try to clean it up. Finally, it was time for lunch. I was so hungry. So was Clifford. Everyone loved Clifford so much they wanted to give him treats. But Miss Tate said we needed to eat our own food so we could have energy for the rest of the school day. Do you think these friends can eat what Clifford eats? At recess, everyone wanted to play with Clifford. We made a lot of friends on the playground. Clifford's